I'm going to do some Charleston modeling for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg. This is also known as Air Force rules. If you're new to this version, look for links below the video for where you can buy this, the green book, that has all the instructions for playing the game and descriptions of all the hands, 85 in all. If you're new to Mahjong, or if you already know how to play and just want to build your skills, consider subscribing to my channel. That way, you won't miss anything. All my tiles are out. They have been mixed. We're going to say that we are the dealer for these exercises. Let's roll the dice and see who might be prevailing. I rolled an 8. So that would mean that player 4, or north, is prevailing, and that might affect decisions in regards to what hand we might be able to play, because there are hands that require prevailing wind. We're going to get 14 tiles and see what we can do. Okay, we have 4 dots, we have 7 bams, and a nice sequence, and then a 4 in the cracks. 1 wind, 1 dragon. I was thinking we do have 5, 6, 5, 6. We could maybe play double numbers or all bams. Let's keep this 5, 6 and see what happens. We might even be able to play a jewel hand. No ones in the jewel hands. Jewel hands are really pretty. They can be found on page 20. Jade, ruby, and pearl, bamboo, character, dots, respectively. Use 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. We have 2, 6. That's pretty light. The other options are emerald, garnet, and opal. 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. We'd have to throw away a pair. So I don't think a jewel hand would be good here. I think probably the best bet is going to be a sequence hand. Sequence hands are all on page 18. So let's keep the west though, because we might be able to play Betty, which is a pair hand. We have 1 pair. Betty is on page 17, number 8. 3 pairs and 1 suit, no terminals, with 1 each of the winds and dragons, and then any one of those paired. So let's get ready to pass that, but I forgot to make the Charleston. That's a Mah Charleston, right across left. Just 1 round of passes. So we are going to pass to our right these tiles. We're going to try to keep bams or 5, 6. You know what? Or 6, 7. Let's give up the west, because now we can do 6, 7, 6, 7. I forgot to read double numbers to you. Double numbers is a number hand. These are all found on page 22. Double numbers is number 38. 2 pungs of the same number in 2 suits with a pair of winds or dragons. So let's pass these 3. Oh, look at that. Bams. So I think we could give up on the double numbers and pass these 3. That's a little risky, 5, 6, 7. But look at this. We have a full sequence. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we're missing a 4 bam. But that's a minor gap, I'd say. We might be able to do something with the dragon. Let's just keep it and pass these 3. No keepers. Let's pass a 2, 7. Even, odd. Even though there are 2 in 1 suit, even odd mix is better than the alternative. Bams! Nice. Okay, we really have 2 or 3 discards if we go with a 1 suit hand. I would say probably the best idea here would be a hand called Pung Chow or maybe piano keys. I would probably try piano keys, number 14 on page 18, sequence of 1 and 9 in 1 suit with 2 pungs and a pair 2 through 8. There's a pung and a pair. So we'd need to pair up and then pung again. We've got one right there. The other option would be Pung Chow, number 15. 4 chows or pungs, any combination, and a pair, all in 1 suit. Last tile must be drawn. So you have to draw it yourself to win, but we have a 1, 2, 3. There's a potential chow. Here's a pung and a chow. 7, 8, 9. Pung, chow. So we would need to draw more BAMs, but 3 discards after the Charleston, I'd say, is a good indicator of good decision making. Let's do another one. I rolled a 5 for prevailing, so that would mean east is prevailing. There's our Mah Charleston. Let's see what we can do with these. Okay, we have a good batch of cracks here and a couple of dragons. I would say cracks with dragons. Probably, since there's only 1 pair, maybe a sequence hand. Dragon lineup. Dragon lineup is number 11. Sequence of 1 and 9 in 1 suit with 1 tile paired 2 through 8. Red, white, and green dragon, 1 dragon paired. Let's break up this 9 pair right here so we're not stuck with passing a pair, and we can pass these 3. So we're looking for cracks. There's 1. And we paired up. We have 2 pair now. We'll keep going. This is going to be really, really risky. But I think we have a pretty good start to a hand. There's a 2. And I think we should just keep going. Very risky passing 1 suit, but look at that. Another crack. 2 discards. We have 1, 2, 3 pair. Since we paired up, I'm thinking we could play maybe Dazzle. Dazzle is a pair hand on page 17, number 7. 5 pairs in 1 suit with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired. So we're a little light in the dragons. I would hold those and maybe consider Pung Chow again. That would be where you have 4 pungs or chows in a pair in 1 suit. There's a chow. There's a chow. There's a pair and a potential chow. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So we would need a few more cracks to make it work, but that's a really nice start and a full sequence right there. 2 discards. I would say cracks was a good choice. I think there were definitely a lot of BAMs in here though. 1, 2, there's 5, 8, 4, 8, 10. So I think that was the right choice. Let's do this one more time. I rolled a 9. That again would be east for prevailing. This would be a challenge. We have 3 dots, 3 cracks, 5 BAMs, 3 honors. Honors are winds and dragons. We have 2 pair. ones, nines. Ones and nines are something called terminals because they begin and end a sequence. Let's see if we can make a hand of honors work. That would be ones, nines, winds and dragons. But let's keep a suit just in case it doesn't work out. Let's pass those three. So we're looking for winds, dragons, ones and nines. There's a dragon. We have a pair here. Let's pass these three. There's a wind. One, 9. Let's go ahead and risk passing like numbers since we're playing a hand of honors, which are usually higher value. No keeper. Okay, this was the roughest Charleston. We have 5 discards. I don't know if these terminals really came in, so probably what I would do is hold the nines and maybe play BAMs with honors. Let's see what we could maybe do there. There's a hand called Betty, 3 pair and 1 suit, no terminals. So we'd have to throw this away. With 7 odd honors. Odd honors would mean news and dragons. 1 of each. And then probably 1 paired, 1 honor paired is very common. So I would definitely hold these though to see if we could go back to a hand of honor. We're kind of in between. Anytime you're playing a hand of honor, it's good to pick a suit for a fallback plan. There were not enough honors in that last pull to pick a hand. If I had to pick a hand, maybe Heavenly Twins, but that would be a push. Terminus, news with 3 pungs of terminals. Let me just look it up. This is why you need your own book, because you're going to have to look it up. There's a lot here to memorize. Okay, terminus, number 65 on page 25. 3 pungs of terminals with news and 1 wind paired. We have 2 dragons there that we wouldn't be able to use. That hand, that last one, would definitely take some work. But the other 2, really nice. If you have 3 or fewer discards after the Charleston, I'd say you're set up for success for picking and discarding. If you have a set at home, give this exercise a try and let me know if it helps you learn all the hands and better your decision making. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click that little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next Charleston Modeling for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, may all your picks be keepers.